Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to 2B2T. We are here with 627 individuals, and lag seems to be better than what it was yesterday. Anyways, we are here at the farm base continuing our efforts to make this place into like the temple of the gods type of thing. Something like that anyways. Yes. Uh-huh. And let's do this, and then let's do that. There we go. Whoops, wrong one. So we are here in the valley, as if you couldn't tell. You know, I thought I transferred. There we go, there we go. All right, cool. Oh, I can't jump. Ah, there we go. All right, let's take a look. So, I recorded a whole episode of building this thing. Unfortunately, there was no audio because my microphone stopped working. But anyways, this is the foundation base for, we're going to put a big Buddha type statue up here, made out of mostly copper. I was going to go, excuse me, I was going to go for gold, but then I decided that, well, unfortunately, you can't have stairs and slabs and all the cool stuff out of gold, but can out of copper, so I think it'll still look good, plus we could weather it a little bit, so that's what we're going to do. So this is the base of the Buddha. It's about 13 by 19 in size. I'm using an image because making this by hand would be impossible probably, that I found. This is from Radical Elder. It's a number of years ago. He built a little Buddha type statue. I like the looks of it, so thank you, Radical Elder. We are somewhat using your model. I don't know if you're the original model of this. You may or may not be. Maybe someone else, something like that. But anyways, that's what we're doing. So we're going to build up a base. Let's do a little bit of an inner platform right here. I got a torch in here, right? Yeah, I got 2 torches, so we're fine. No mobs will spawn inside the Buddha. The Buddha's going to be hollow. Oh no. We might fill it up, but at the moment it's going to be hollow. We just need to kind of build a structure. Mommy Jin, would you mind moving a little bit so I have more room for my mouse? Thank you. I put chicken bones out on the floor for you to eat on a plate. Don't you want the chicken bones? Gotta pander to the kitties, you know. All right, so we're going to try to get as creative as we can with building this. I need a crafting table over here so that I don't have to fly back and forth to get a crafting table. Probably be intelligent of me to do that, right? I think so. Ta-da! Okay, so I want to take some of you, and we're going to go like this. And we're going to place you... How do I want to do this? Do I want to put... I could do that. I'm just looking at the design here and deciding how I want to put it. I'm building a little bit of a platform first, if you haven't noticed. So I think I'm going to do this, and then we'll do the wall. Because I want to make sure we can see the base of the Buddha from the ground. And you know, we got the whole building here below us, so we gotta put a little bit of editing. All right, that's good. And then we'll go ahead and put another layer of this on top. I think this will be good enough. That gives us the height we need. Whoops. Come on. I had lag all day yesterday on the server of, you know, between 2 and 7 TPS. It was terrible. Took me forever to build the base and the pillars for the Greek temple over the hill. So I don't need more of that. It's at 17, 15, and 18 and whatnot. It's been fluctuating, but it hasn't dropped into the reds today yet. I will cross my fingers and hope that it doesn't occur. We'll see. I have videos to record because I gotta make up for all the ones that I failed by not recording the mic audio. It reminds me I should look and make sure. Okay, yes, the mic audio is going up and down. So I'm going to assume that that means I'm recording my voice. If not, then you won't hear me talking, and I'll probably be throwing little temper tantrums because I will have recorded yet again more content with no audio. And then it's like, well, what do I do with the footage, you know, to make it useful, right? Yes, that will be exciting for you, not so exciting for me. Okay, cool. So that gives us our base. I'll fill this in with something, but I think that'll look just fine. Let's get ourselves a little bit of a stairway. Come over here, and we have to start building. So let's do this first with some cut copper. Now I'm not going to wax it, but I don't want it turning fully green, if you get what I mean. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is kind of cut in a little corner here. We got to build the design. So, that's going to be like that. This is going to be like this. This is kind of partially his legs type deal. Not completely, but partially, you know? So we're going to go 2 up with these. Then we're going to kind of do a combination of some smooth. Actually, I've messed this up. These need to be the smooth. I'm just kind of looking at the model here and determining how I want to build this. So this would be that, then 2 smooth, and then that with a smooth and that. Okay, good. So that's kind of one crossed leg, sort of. It's you know, I mean, it's not a giant statue, so it's limited in detail, but it'll still be enough detail. I do notice that the side is a little bit different, so that, or I mean, each side is a little different, so that's good. That, and then this is going to have one more like that. Perfect. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, kitty, I hear you, I hear you. I'm going to need some slabbies. I'm going to need, yes. Oh, those are already waxed. I see what the problem is. I need some inventory space. That's what I need. Yes. Okay, well, we don't need the tuft anymore for now. So we'll do that. That'll work. All right. So I want some of those. can't do smooth, can you? Doesn't look like it, but I think I'm gonna do... Okay, so we'll need some more of those. Okay. Yes, yes, you're gonna meow too. All right, everybody's gonna meow. Very good, very good. Okay, so that's gonna be like that. Did I measure this wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, I got it right. It just doesn't look right. All right. Okay, so that works. Now, this is kind of tricky because the model uses walls. And there are no such thing as copper walls. So, you know, what can you do, right? So we're going to use stairs in some of those locations. All right, so this is going to be too wide. Yes. And then this we can do that. Because the way it works is that I would kind of do this, because there's like there's a wall indent all the way around. I'm just doing the front for right now, just so I can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, cool. That does mean I am going to have to swap these out so that we can do that. Yeah, that's going to look good. That's going to give us the little definition that we need. So let's go ahead and get this in. Then we will put our wall in. These need to be copper as well. Like this, and then dupe, 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 and dupe. So that'll get removed. That'll also get removed. There we go. Alright, let's take a look. I do have some slabs which we will put in these 3 spots. Very good. And those 3 spots. Like that. So this is one leg, this is the other leg. So it's kind of like, you know, knee, and then his foot's bending out a little bit. And then same thing over here. Oh, I see, I see. It's a little bit different. Let's do that. This is like this. I need more. We're gonna need a lot more copper. I've got a bunch smelting up, and I've got shulks of it. But I'm gonna have to go find it. To be honest. I'm gonna have to go find where I've put them. To be able to kind of put this together. I don't have to build the exact model. So I think this is fine here with what I'm doing. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. And then, let me see, we have a thing on top. All right, cool. So this is going to be like this. This is going to be like this. Whee! Trying to work out the front. I'll have to pick up that copper so it doesn't despawn. No wasting the coppers. Okay. Okay. What was I doing? Ah, yes. So on this side, this is in the wrong spot. This one don't go here. All right. So this will be a block, followed by that, and we need one here too. This is going to be like that. This is going to be like this. The Buddha that I'm looking at is made out of stone, mossy stone, and andesite and stone bricks. So, you know, I'm trying to use some combinations of stuff, but, you know, obviously what I'm doing is a little bit different. Okay. Do I need these? Are these showing anything? No. This one is, but that one's not. Okay, good. All right. This side will do the same. Well, similar. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do that. Perfect. All right. And then we're going to do this and that. Cool. Let's take a look. I think that looks pretty good. So one leg, one leg. So let me see. Yeah, right leg, left leg. All right, and then this is the top, and it's going to go in. Okay, cool. So actually, this can't be this, because we're going to use a combination of things like that. We can fill the bottom in. There we go. Okay. And then here we can do this, this, and this. And we can come one more. And we can come one more over here. Cool. I can't see Mommy Jin. You want to lay down? All right. And then we just need to fill in this little spot. Mommy, I can't see the cursor. I can't see the blocks. Okay, so yeah, I need to block, block, and then block, block, block. We'll do a block there, there, and I need one there. Let's just do some temporary staircasing. Where do I need it? I need it down here. So I just need to put a block there. There we go. All right, so there, that completes that. Obviously, once this thing starts turning colors, I want it all at least one change, and then some of it a further change. So this is going to be a long process of, as we build and we see blocks changing, to wax them depending on what we want. All right, so next portion here. kind of need to do this side here so that we can kind of get a semblance of what we're doing. So doot, 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 and then doot, 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 and then doot, doot, and we're going to do the little thing again like that. We'll go ahead and put down. Okay, well, we'll get those in a minute. Now the back is just straight across, but you know, we'll do. I actually can't see the back, but I'm assuming that, you know, that it's going to be very similar in style, and that it'll be a mixed set of blocks. Nope, not yet. So we'll just put in a mixed set here to give us a back and a side. Perfect. And then we will get some more slabs. Hope you guys are excuse me, ready for a longer video here as we put stuff together for this statue. Let's go ahead and stick these in so I don't forget. Alright, now we need to do the cut in all the way around. To remember to put some blocks down there so that those corners aren't empty. I could put a lamp or something there so that there's just light coming out of the bottom of the statue on the corners. Actually, I'm going to do that. So I'll collect those copper blocks over there. I think that'll be good. Maybe it'll also help keeping mobs off of the statue. I'll have to consider that. Can you make pressure plates out of copper? No, just slabs. Well, we'll have to think about that. Alright. Doot, 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 doot. There's just a couple blocks. We're just doing our transition here. Alright, so there's his back, his hind side. Let's get a lamp. Let's put those lamps in before I forget on those corners and collect the blocks from the front. Probably got some lamps around here somewhere. I was building with all kinds of stuff earlier. Okay, there must be in the shulkers. Not in those shulkers. Those shulkers. Not in those. Oh, here we go. That'll work. Whee! All right. So yeah, it's just these. We're going to take those out. Probably fill this whole thing in later. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. You can't see it from the bottom, but it'll kind of give the statue a little bit of a glow. I'm just getting access to where I need to place them. There we go. Perfect. Excelente. Okay, there will be a little bit of a ledge on the back, so we're going to do this. But the rest of it we can kind of fill in and give ourselves the platform to build on, because we've got our arms, chest, shoulders to do. So we'll just put a little bit of a platform here. I didn't bring torches, but I've got the lamps so I can temporarily keep mobs at bay if I need to. So we'll just do this. There we go. Okay, so the way this next section works is we're going to do two hands, sort of. Maybe I should do the backside first. Let me look. So the way it is supposedly this one is like a wall block, which we don't have. And then this one is this, and it is 1, 2, 3 high. 2, 3 high. Okay, and then the rest of this is 2 high. And then the back side is that and a smooth. Alright, and then we kind of got his back, it looks like, is going to, like, you know, there's a little indent of his bottom and then his back here. That's kind of what it looks like. And then this is indented as well. Alright, we need more stairs. We're going to need to go get more copper. I mean, I will have to do that. Alright. And then we just kind of have like an under lip here. So we'll put that on. And then we'll stick the stairs on for his kind of backside. And then we can do this side as well. I'll kind of just copy the other side a little bit because I don't know where stuff's going to be necessarily. Alright. Cool. And then this is going to go up on the back side. How many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the top of his shoulder. So this gives us a good definition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent. Alright, so technically we can kind of fill in his back, but you know, that gives us his shoulders, and obviously his head is going to be on top of that, so that'll work. Alright, so that gives me a little bit to work with there. See, I may have to come back and put slabs on all of this, which will be fine. It won't make it look bad, but I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, so let's come back here. Let's get this. So there's 2 more blocks here. Then we're just kind of doing some schmoves. seems to be like a indent here, so we'll use stairs since we don't have a wall. We'll do a little indent thing. Not sure what the indent is representing, but hey, we'll put it there. It gives it style. We're almost out of copper that we have on us. Okay. Now this one's a little bit trickier because there's another indent here, and I think it represents that this is like his side, and then there's an indent here which typically would be a wall, and then this would be his arm. Oh, hey, look, we have a friend. Hello. Okay, well, he's gonna go all the way around the stairs to get up here, isn't he? Is he? He's thinking about it. If he can pathfind, he'll get up here. Alright, well, anyways, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full indent. Like that. This is slabbed. And then it kind of comes out like this. Like, oh, I guess I didn't need to use slabs there. Comes up, and then this would be the indent. That's gonna go almost to the top. And it has a slab and like that. Okay. And then this is just, so like this is his arm, is basically what it's kind of representing a little bit. I'm gonna stick a lantern up here just on the inside, just so that during night nothing will spawn there. Alright, cool. So that means that this is his kind of like front side. So I can go to in, kind of like this. We'll just kind of plop this across, just so we kind of know what we're dealing with here. All right, and then this has, it's kind of the same over here. We need kind of like an indent. Just 3 wide. And then going up. And then this. We can do a mix. Like this. Because this is going to be that, that, and then this is the indent. Okay. Do similar, and that there's kind of a little stair thing. This is a very intricate building, you know. Very intricate building. And then that is like that. Perfect. Oh wow, well, fell in a hole. Alright, I'm gonna need to go to the main base, get more copper. Let's quickly come over here, though, and take a look. Yeah, it's starting to look good. I think that's going to look really nice, especially once we start filling it in. The scale is right, though, because there'll be a head like right here. All right, well, let me be back. I'm going to go get more copper, and then we will continue our build. All right, we are back. We've built up the chest. Ta-da! So there's a hand here and a hand here that we're going to put in place. And then right here is where the head is. So let's go ahead and outline the head so that we kind of know what we're doing. So we can place some placement blocks there. We're going to come out. We're going to go like this and like that. This one's going to come out like this. And we're going to do the same over here. Right there. Is this in the right spot? No, this needs to go over one more. Like there. Okay, we'll somehow collect that in a moment. Alright, so here's our front face. Now we're going to put in a mouth, which is basically going to be half blocks here. I don't necessarily think I want to make it glowing, but maybe we could do this, and then we do that. We'll see. We may change that. We can always change what's behind it, so it doesn't look like weird. Let's get this in place. We're going to need a few more of these. We'll probably need a lot of those, but we'll make it work. A few more of those. All right, cool. I may need to go get more copper. There's still more cooking up, and I know I have some in storage too. I just haven't gone and gotten it. All right, let's fly up to the top. There we go. All right, let's put this in place. Alright, so on this side we'll do 2 things like that. On this side we'll do 2 like that. And then 1 up like this, and 1 I'm just judging. That. All right. Now, let's come here, just kind of so I know where I'm at. Doot. And doot. And then, let me see, we're gonna go. Oh, I see. Oh, because did I make it 1 wider? Let me look. I did. I made it 1 wider than the actual. Okay, that's why it's throwing me off. I'm going, wait a minute. This doesn't look right. Because this is where the nose bridge is supposed to be, and then there's 2 eye inserts, so it's a little bit different from what I've got, but that's okay. We'll make it work because it would be like, that's the eye insets. Guess we'll kind of have a glowing eye god here. There we go. And then let me see. So this is on top. Now this is a little bit different, but we'll get it figured out. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. So let me see. Yeah. So what block do I want to do? Because he has kind of like a... Oh, I know. Is this going to look messed up? No, it won't. That'll work. Okay, cool. We'll need more, but this is like kind of like a... I don't know. His curly hair. Is that how we define it? It's his curly hair. I might change the eyes so that they're dark. I see the problem. See, the problem is I've made it where it's 2 blocks, but on the example, it's just a 1 inset wall right here. But okay, the face there with the way I did the mouth and the eyes, I don't think it should be glowing. It just looks... I love it. All right. This is going to go up 2 more blocks like this. And that's the top, and there's going to be an indent, so we need to craft some more stuff. All right. It's just funny. I can't help but laugh. All right. So let me see. We're gonna need a bunch of those. A bunch of those. We still need some of this stuff, and then we need these. All right. Whee. I missed. That is okay. I landed on his eyeballs. Here, let's just build this up. Okay, so there's going to be an indent here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is basically the top of his head. You know what? I want to use these blocks. I'm just going to use these because I'm going to be putting slabs like that. And then let me see, so on the side here, we can do one all the way around. Actually, it appears that it's like kind of flat on the back. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong block. Well, darn it anyways, we got some blocks to go collect. Can I reach it? Nope. Cannot reach it. Okay. So there we go. And then on the sides, there's another one. Nope, wrong block again. Come on. We're still in the curly hair phase. There's gonna be 2 of them here. Like that. Going all the way back. And then let's do this side, the same thing. We're gonna go down 2. There we go. Alright, excellent. So that's that. Now we gotta just come over here and kind of build up all of this. Now, see, this is where it gets tricky again, because technically there should be like a ledge there. Let's just do... okay, fine, let's not. Let's do that. Some temporary blocks here. I'm going to go down and collect those blocks so they don't despawn as well. Because we don't want that. Come here, you. Copper is a finite resource. Well, not really. It's just not duped yet, so it's actually not hard to get though, because you can just baritone it and mine the clumps fairly quickly. Oh, we're so good. Look at that parkour. We should be experts. No. I can't jump worth beans, I'll just say that. In Minecraft. And in real life. Okay, so, the back... we need to come down to... so this is kind of like his curly hair on his head. Alright. And then this is the... where his hair kind of curves into his skull and neck. Like, kind of like that. Alright, perfect. Now... this is kind of tricky because it... again, there's supposed to be a wall here. And we gotta put his ear, like, right here. So let's come out like this. I'm just gonna do... whoops, wrong one. I mean, right one, but wrong way. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing the smooth block. I was going, I'm missing a block. There we go. So I'm going to kind of call that as his ear. Kind of sticking out. I think that'll be okay. How do I want to do this since it's not a wall? I think I can do that. And then we would... okay, well, we can... I can't see. That was the wrong one. I think that'll look okay. Come here, block. Alright, and then we will just do this. Kind of do a combination of different blocks. Or do I want to... No, we'll do it like this. All these little nuances that we're putting in. right? Except I messed up that. Because this is, if I want to match it up to the other side at least, that should be like that. And then I did this to kind of where the walls were. There we go. All right, let's finish up our statue here. So here, let's take this part out right here. So this is his the top of his shoulder that comes in. So we're going to go like this. I will put that like that. This is already slabbed, so we're good there. And basically, I just need to put his ear in. How high was the ear? Where did we stick it? Just below the gradient. So here, here, and there. Perfect. All right. And oh, that's what I did. I was gonna, where'd my blocks go? Really, there, right there. Okay, there's that. We'll have to work out the back side here all the way up. But this is overall good. All right. So on this side, we kind of have like this hand coming out, basically. We'll see if we can build it out. It's kind of hard to tell what it's the overall design, because it's got this like this is supposed to be like his thumb reaching out. Oops, wrong one. Kind of like this. So that's the thumb. And then here. Okay, that's that. So now they used a full block. They got a slab. And then it's like they did this, so it's like the fingers are pointing up, like in a palm type thing. And it's 3 wide, which is, I mean, I guess that's okay. It just seems a little wide, but we shall see. Okay, so that can just be a block. And then, yeah, and then it comes down. So, okay, so no, we want that there. All right, and then behind it, I guess it's just kind of, it's sort of his arm. That's supposed to be showing here. So kind of like that. And then this one, it's very similar. We need more stairs. Not very many. We're almost done. outside of filling in the black or the back, and then the inside. So we'll do this. Gotta pay attention to where my mouse is. This the same. And we can just fill this in. Kind of like that. Alright, and then over here, we come out one like this, then up, and then up, and then kind of like this, like it's like he's pointing his hand straight up, right? And then the thumb is on this side, and it's also pointing up, but it's shorter because it's a thumb, right? And then we just kind of gotta build out the hand, so the thumb kind of comes out like that because it's thicker, and then the fingers are like that. I mean, he has walls, so it would look better because it'd be kind of pointy, but I think that's good. All right, well, let's take a look. Outside of the eyes, which I need to change, it's looking good. I mean, see, like here, you can see the hand sort of. Obviously, it won't be this bright color. We'll get it weathered, but it looks good from there, you know. And then we've got the Buddha. I mean, you know, the block palette is hard sometimes. Gotta clean up that, and then we gotta put his back on. I might change this so it's not glowing, but we're gonna have to see what it looks like at night, and go from there. But let's see here. Let's clean up some of the blocks really quick. Let me see. There were some blocks on this side, right? Yeah. Okay, clean up those. Then we can clean up these. Could probably maybe put slabs on this so that mobs won't spawn there. And then it's just cleaning up or doing his back. We got the back of the head. We just got to do the rest. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come one. What, Mommy Jin? You see something down there? Oh, you see birds. She's looking out the window. Okay, we're going to do that. I'll come straight up like this. I can't see the back in the picture, so I'm just kind of doing this as I go. I want to, right here, I want to come out like this, because this is his backside, so I kind of want it to stick out just a little bit. I think that'll look better. Make him a little bit roundish. I need to go get copper. Let's go see what's in the furnace. Should be done smelting. Should be enough to finish up the back, so I don't have to go to the main base and find my shulks of copper. I think they're in a stash, actually. I don't think... I might have a few at the main base. Possibly. Just realized we're almost out of rockets. Will 3 rockets get us back? Probably. If we angle down to get close, we can use the last 3 to get back up high. The Venator comes into view. Docked at the space station. Well, it's not quite space, the planet water filtration plant. Is that what it is? I think Julian wants to, like, try and build a Death Star type thing as well. Okay. Yeah. So that'll be interesting. How he does that. How big it's going to be. Obviously, you know, I mean, nothing's truly to scale, but we can try. Copper. Copper. Oh, yeah, there'll be plenty to finish the back. All we needed is one stack, so. Of blocks. And there is more than that. Block of copper. Block of copper. Block of copper. Might as well get the rest. And then we'll stop at the stone farm. Pick up some stone so that we can fill in the inside of the Buddha. And we'll be done. Okay. Urge. Grab some of those. We'll need more over here anyways. Got some trees we need to fix. Look at that. Chunk messed up trees. We'll have to clean them up eventually. I see that Nightfall has put another 2 layers onto the Inca temple or the Maya temple. Still haven't figured out which one it is. He says there's going to be an inside, so it'll be interesting to see what he puts in. See, that actually looks good. From out here at a distance, it does look like a big Buddha. So I like it. That's good. Alright. Sorry. I didn't mean to cough into the mic. Okay, you'll have to excuse me. I decided to pause and do some coughing. Mommy Jin, you're taking up more and more space. Good thing I'm almost done. I can play with you. I'll pet you and give you attention, and then you'll probably complain about that because you don't want attention or something. Most likely. Alright, there we go. So let me see. What was I going to do over here? I need to do that. And then I need to take that up. Alright. Do. Okay, we will fill this in. Kind of get it back on here so we can say we're complete. I know the video's a little bit longer than I would necessarily like it to be, but you know, sometimes that happens. Okay, let's get this shoulder side done. Where's our Slabberunos? This is kind of like the back of his neck, so I think it's important that whoops, wrong way. Probably come in like this. In fact, I'm gonna change this one to do that. Yeah, I think we'll come in like this. Oops. Nope. No angled yet. Nope. Come on, it is not that hard to place stairs upside down. Okay, cool. Now we'll do this. So let's just get some blocks across here. I'm gonna fill up the inside, so just to make it harder to blow up. Not that it'll make a difference. Actually, we're just barely gonna have enough blocks to finish this up. Because what I want to do here is actually we need one. Okay, so we can get rid of this, or collect these back, I should say. Because I want to do this. Actually, no. Okay. Let's come up, and around. We just have to fill in this. All right. We should be good outside of removal work. And of course, going inside and filling it up. But let's fly out and take a look. Obviously, we will let it weather. So if we're coming in from this side, he's got a little structure. He's kind of flat on the back, but that's okay. No, it definitely looks good, and it looks a lot better when you're further away, honestly. So like if I land over here, it actually looks really good. Cool. All right, well, thank you for joining, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode where we'll continue some of our builds around here. But we now have a Buddha. I just got to wait for him to weather. That's going to be a long process, so as time goes by, I'll just wax parts. Anyways, thank you for joining. Take care.